Leedwee CNC. Here are many reasons why you should never buy a machine or have any sort of dealings with this particular company. I don't even know where to start, but the purpose for this video is just to inform other people who are interested in buying from this particular company not to. And here are the reason why. Is because I've got, you can say, basically scammed by them. So let's go over a few things. So I paid too much for this machine. Now look at this. That, as you can see, that moves in and out. Very poor quality. Very poor quality. Very low inverter. One of the lowest. Now, the machine doesn't have limit switches, which is ridiculous. It's $2 or $3 to add limit switches, and basically what a limit switch does is, if they put it on the side or over here on your x-axis, when the machine comes close, it knows that this is the end, it'll stop. So it's kind of like a relay switch. So the machine knows exactly when you home it, it'll go and hit those limit switches, and then therefore it'll know exactly where it's supposed to stop. Now this machine doesn't have any limit switch, which means that you need to set it up manually. So if you do move it, and if you do go further, it'll just keep going. And this certainly wasn't promised. This certainly was promised. I mean, it's a basic thing to have on any CNC machine, and to think that you've paid $9,000 for it, and it's a complete rip-off. The other thing is, they promised me dust shoes, tool heads, which I didn't receive. Now, it is a vacuum bed. I did ask for a vacuum T-slot table, which they have failed to provide me. It's just a vacuum bed. Now, the biggest drawback is the vacuum pumps. I mean, who are they trying to fool with these refrigerator vacuum pumps? It's ridiculous, and they've charged me $1,600 for this. And then when I questioned them, no response. Absolutely no response. Now, unfortunately, I've bought 3 machines from them, and all 3 machines have been of very poor quality. Now, I'm easygoing, so I did ask them for some sort of, compensation or rectification. How could I, do this up? How do I connect it? Now, as you notice, this is a auto-rich control, which has all the facilities to add a limit switch on. So I'm really not sure why they didn't do it. I'm not too sure why they promised me 2.2 kilowatts vacuum pump, single phase, and they've given me refrigerator pumps. That's ridiculous for a full-size bed. And as you can see, I'm just using this as a workbench now, because it's just junk. And for me to just do small work here and there. I've made my own dust shoe. The other machine that the X gantry is tilted. It's not straight. Ridiculous. Again, ridiculous. Like, you pay so much of money for this, and when I try to get in contact with them, Peter and Melinda, Peter claims that Melinda left, which, on the website till date, it says contact Melinda. Frustrating part that I had to deal with these guys, and mind you, I've not got a single response ever since I've made the payment and the machines come here. So I spent an extra $3,500 to get this shipped, and I've got proof and so many messages where I've requested her to say, look, is this shipping door to door? And she goes, yes, all you got to do is pay custom charge. And does it involve a crane truck, because you need a crane to lift up these machines and put them down and whatnot. And she guarantees me, yes, it does. And I paid her the extra amount. Now, when the machine got here at the port, guess what? Nothing was paid for. I had to do everything myself, which costed another 2 to 3 grand in Australian dollars. And it's just sad. Like, why would you do that? I'm a regular customer, or was going to be a regular customer buying machines from you. I paid 2.5 to maybe 4,000 Australian dollars, US dollars, for shipping, and nothing. It was just CIF, which basically means to the closest port, Melbourne Port, and it's not door-to-door shipping. Tried to get in contact with them, thought that there was a misunderstanding. No, they refused. So they've taken the money, all the extra money for shipping, for the vacuum beds and everything, and to me it seems like there were these two machines that were what can you say, the two machines that were faulty, and they just had to get rid of it, so let's just sell it. But not to say that they gave me a really good deal or really cheap price. I paid probably more than what other good quality companies are actually charging, and so this is just my honest, fair review. The purpose of this review is for someone else not to go through the same hassle and headaches that I've been through. If you're in contact with them to buy a machine, don't. Believe me, it's going to save you a lot of time, hassle, and everything. Don't go with them. Make sure the company is reputationable, which is my fault. I just went with how they were responding to me, very friendly, very eager to get the business, and I went off that, and the moment they got the money, they changed. And they force you pretty much to pay through Western Union, and they give you a bit of a discount and stuff like that, and there's no protection, there's nothing, you can't. It's a very, very low grade machine, very, very low grade. I wouldn't even give 1,500 to 2 for this. Well, guys, look, Leedwee CNC, stay away from them. Melinda, Peter, just don't buy. It's not worth the hassle. Anyways, if you've had better luck with them, or if anyone from that company could contact me to resolve this, to return my shipping fee, I think that's the least you can do, is just return the shipping fee that I've paid 2-3 grand extra for, which you have not done. You've just sent it to the Melbourne port. So if any one of you from the company watches the video, please get in contact with me, as I don't think it's fair. And I don't think you should be doing this to other people as well. It's wrong. You could invest and put $2 to $3 limit switches, straighten up your gantry, get proper engineers, and provide the proper pumps, the vacuum pumps. Don't try to rip them off, and you would get return business. I don't see why you'd want to cheat customers. Anyway, thank you for viewing this video. Any questions, queries, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.